Hey everybody, good afternoon. I am Jeffrey Jansen. It is Valentine's Day. Today is February 14th, 2019. I hope everybody's having a great day today. This is Thursday Motivation. And what a great day to have a motivation on other than Thursday and a Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day should motivate everybody. Yes, it was done out by the credit card companies, but you got to admit it was a very successful holiday that they put into place to sell greetings cards. However, to be motivated today, the best thing to do is call up those you need to call. When you get up this morning, I'm sure all of you are already up. You better be up already. My God, it's the afternoon. I'm just running behind today because I had to work this morning. And I got to work this afternoon. But I want to take enough time to let you know, to wish you a happy Valentine's Day and to basically get you motivated. Now, what can motivate you today? You know, there are lots of things. Telling your wife and your husband, hey, you love them, give them a hug out of nowhere. Calling your friends and family, calling your sisters or brothers, or your moms or dads. What your motivational levels are going to be today is completely up to you. How you handle your motivation today is completely up to you because guess what? If it is to be, it is up to me. Each day you matter. Each day you're important. Each day you've got to understand that what you do and the choices you make are going to be what topple the dominoes. So whether it's a good choice or a bad choice, you'll have to live with the consequences. You will have to live with the victories or the failures. But if you have a failure, at least you can brush yourself up and get off again. Remember this, there is nothing in life that is so bad that you can't get back up or get back on your feet. Nothing. And I know people give me arguments about that all the time. The problem is, none of them can hold true. Because everything you do in life is up to you. Guess what? When you get out of the bed in the morning, you brush your teeth, you get yourself some breakfast, get your shower, get fresh, clean clothes on, and get motivated. A lot of us like to go run to get motivated. Some of us read a good book to get motivated, okay? Some of us go and, like me, I used to jump up and down on my daughter's bed to get her out of bed for school. And yes, I would actually jump up and down on the bed. And she thought it was the funniest thing in the entire world. But you try to get a kid out of bed. It is almost impossible, especially when they're very, very tired, even though they go to bed early the night before. So, different things will motivate you. Different things are going to motivate your kids. Make today a special day. Yes, it is Valentine's Day. But I remember going to school and getting those little hearts in our Valentine's Day boxes or whatnot, and a little bit of candy here and there. But, make up with those that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or those that you think, you guys have gone astray. Get up with them. Let them know how you feel. Let them know what's going on. You know what? If you don't talk to people, if you don't communicate, if you don't get out, get up and get going. Me, I understand I work a lot and I get busy a lot because I'm helping people every single day. But I'm also a single guy. I'm a single father who's able to do that. But I do take the time for my daughter. In other words, the things that are important to me, I will always take time for. I'll take time for my dad. I'll take time for my family. I will take time for my friends. I'll also take time for my sister and brother-in-law and all my nephews. When I have the opportunity, I don't want to miss a day or a moment of anybody's life that is important to me. But I also know that I have to work. So, and every time when you go to work, have a fun time at work. I saw somebody with a football helmet on the other day, went into work just to have a little bit of fun, and it was funny, it was entertaining, it was talked about. You don't always have to be so uptight. You don't always have to be riding the fence like, oh, everybody's just so uptight. Enjoy your life. Enjoy who you are, because what you are, who you are, where you're going in life is very important. Not everybody's going to agree with who you are and where you're going, but that doesn't matter. People around you should not matter. They should only celebrate you, but you need to get away from them if they're only tolerating you, okay? If you're going out in the sales, keep calling. It takes like 6 or 7 follow-ups if you're in sales. If you're going for a job, write a resume, not an application. I went over that one yesterday, so go back to my stuff yesterday and you'll see what I went over with the higher echelons of how to get a job. So, all that being said, everything is about the motivation of your life, about what you do with your family and friends, how you feel around each person, the foods that you put in your system, the exercise you're getting every day, getting up off the couch, getting out, doing something, okay? And sometimes you're going to be alone, sometimes you're going to be with people. I know in my corner of the world, I get to one of the best teams ever, and I get to work with some of the greatest teams ever. But when I was in the Marine Corps, even though I was annoying back then too, I love every Marine I ever served with, and I guarantee you, if they need my help, they need a kidney, a liver, an arm, or a leg, I'd be there for them in a heartbeat, whether I've talked to them in years or not, because that's how important they are, okay? We need to remember that the police officers and sheriff's departments and stuff out there, they're out there doing their job, so we always have to understand that they are heroes. Yes, there's always going to be the Barney Fifes of the world, the 1%, okay? But that's in everything you do in life. The school teachers are heroes out there, and if you're a school teacher in a classroom, the only reason why you're in the classroom is those kids bring you joy. Okay? When you're a police officer and you save a life, or you're able to stop and get some kids off drugs, or whether or not, you stop somebody from speeding because you know they can cause a wreck and kill somebody, you take pride in that. Not because you're trying to be mean to people, but because you're saving them from themselves. Okay? Firefighters, they rush in when everybody else is rushing out. They're heroes. Nurses go to work when their families at home are sick, yet they still go to work every single day. They go in there and they take care of us. Doctors, nurses, the same thing. Okay? Nurse practitioners, ambulance drivers. Remember this, no matter who you are, no matter where you're at in life, you're important. You matter. If anybody sits there and downs you, puts you down, you know what? I had a quick, and then I'm going to end this because I don't need to be on very long today because I still got to read today. I had a person tell me that some guy or whatever who was never in the military came up to her, and she's a Marine. He goes, "You're a Marine?" And wouldn't believe her. She goes, "Yeah, I'm a Marine. I was a Marine for a very long time." She even retired as a Marine. Hoorah, Marine. He's like, "Oh, you're lying. You're stealing somebody's valor." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "The Marine Corps doesn't allow women." Excuse me? And he argued with her on it. Now, that's ignorant. Okay, the Marine Corps, we're called Marines. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter what color, religion, race you are, Marines are Marines. And we have plenty of female Marines. That's what, they're not female dust. They're just Marines. That's all we are, is Marines. And I thought that was kind of ignorant of that guy that said that to her and then tried to argue with her like she was stealing valor because she was a woman. It doesn't matter what you pee with, okay? The Marine Corps is going to let everybody in because we need the bodies to protect the country or whatever it is we do, or the hurry up and wait. But, when you get around ignorant people, just ignore them because they're ignorant, okay? It's kind of like people going and they're loving their runs, but they carry a big old elephant rifle on their back. No offense, how are you going to protect yourself with an elephant rifle? The criminal is going to take it off you and butt stroke you to death. Now, I don't get into politics, and that's not politics, but I'm using it for a common sense question. Basically, use common sense in everything we do. If we fall, trip and fall, get back up. This has been my daily meditation today, is basically thinking about how great my friends are, making sure they're important, making sure the 22 men and women in uniform every single day stop the 22, trying to figure out a way to basically help those that need help, trying to get inspiration from kids that there's an 8-year-old that beat brain cancer. I mean, come on, these things are motivational to me, and they should be motivational to you. I hope each and every one of you learn to turn off the news and open up your hearts and basically go out and talk to strangers. I wish obstacles in each and every one of your lives every single day. I wish so many obstacles you get overwhelmed. Why? Because every time we overcome these obstacles, we are better people for it. So if we don't want any obstacles in our way, we can never become better. So I wish obstacles in your path. I wish that many recruiters come to your door, knocking on your door, because only a handful can say we're Marines, right? But there's a lot of great Army men and women out there, great Navy, great Air Force, great Coast Guard. Each and every one of you is important, and each and every one of you need to know that. But something, sometimes we all take different paths in lives, and that's what makes us great, is we've taken different paths from everybody else, and we have a story to share. Our stories are what get us where we need to be. So today, for the end this, I'm going to tell this. I wish upon you, and I dare you, I wish upon you every obstacle in the world that can hit you, no matter how much, how strong, and I want them to keep coming at you like a machine gun. And I dare you to overcome each and every obstacle, because every time you do, you become a stronger person. I dare you to go out and talk to a stranger, shake a hand, lift somebody up, not knowing their background, not knowing their past, but being great with them, because that's who each and every one of us are. We are greatness. We have greatness inside us. We have greatness for each other, and we need to just go out and do it, even if we don't know how. Fake the funk, man. We don't always are not always going to have answers. But if we do nothing, we're going to get nothing. You do a little, you'll get a little. You do a lot, you may get a lot. But if you do nothing, I promise you, you'll go nowhere. Get off your butt. You matter. You're important. I wish obstacles upon you. I dare you to get through each one of the obstacles. And just know this. You are loved. You matter. You make a difference. No matter what anybody tells about you, I like you. You're great. God bless each and every one of you. I'll talk to everybody on the far side. And like I said, don't ever be a stranger. Now, I'm going to stop this video. Start the new one with our books that we're reading right now. And then I'll go over the books, and then I'm going to read the books, but not on this one. This is the motivational video. Talk to everybody in just a little bit. If you want to see the books, I'm going to stop this and then start a new one.